Sparks. I'm a service technician, so basically I get called to the no heats or no cooling calls. For me, usually it's an ignition issue, whether a flame igniter isn't coming on or a flame sensing issue. A little bit of lack of maintenance or preventative maintenance on both ends. It's usually, if you do the preventative maintenance earlier in the year, sometimes we can kind of catch that before it becomes issues when they really start using the furnaces. Well, sometimes it can be as simple as just turning off the system and resetting it and see what the stages that it goes through, and it kind of tells you where the potential issue is first off, and then you dig deeper into that area. Say the furnace turns on, some motors come on, but when it comes for that igniter to come on and it's not coming on, that kind of tells me that area, and then I start diagnosing that area as far as the igniter, if it's got voltage, what the condition of the igniter is, and then kind of go from there as far as troubleshooting. Well, if it is the igniter that's bad and not letting the electricity pass through it the way it's supposed to, then obviously I just bring that to the customer's attention and then put the part in there and see what it does after I put the part in, and if everything's working and tests okay, then that was the culprit as far as the call. Generally, if the customer's with me, I'll literally take the sensor out and show them the sensor as I'm doing the testing on my meters and stuff, just to show them what I'm seeing. Or if they're not with me, obviously I'll take the part out and actually take it upstairs and show them this is what's causing your problem, and we need to replace this in order to check the rest of the system to see if everything else is working properly. Alright, as far as the igniter issue, basically it's right back there in the burner compartment. It's a little rod, like yay tall, that glows, so when the gas passes by it, it combusts and goes on to the rest of the process of the furnace. As far as how to diagnose that, if that's not coming on and the gas valve opens, that's obviously kind of indicates there's something going on with that. Then I would, with my meter, hook up to there, check for continuity to see if it's letting electricity pass through it. If it does, I'd look at the resistance to see if it's high or low, and then go from there. Then once I do that, if it's confirmed that that part is bad, then I'd take out a screw back here, and the igniter essentially comes out. I would show the customer on the meter and the part itself and tell them that this is the issue. We'll put it back in, turn the system back on, and see what the rest of the system does after that point. If there's something else that comes up, whether it's flame sensor related or something else, we won't know that until we get the rest of the furnace working at that point. The igniters on this particular Lennox furnace, it's right in the back. You gotta kind of look through there, and there's a little rod. That's what it looks like. That top part of that's what glows. If it's not glowing, then it's telling me something's going on with that. And that's where we do those other tests I mentioned before. It's getting nice and bright orange there. Sometimes it could glow orange, but it might not be actually getting hot enough to ignite the gas. So that's why you do the resistance on it, to make sure that you have proper resistance.